I actually, now that I'm looking
Okay,
at it,
I've got a couple of timpani mallets.
it just takes me a couple seconds sometimes.
It's easier to recognize.
A couple of maraca mallets. I mean,
Well, I was
marimba mallets.
You're like, sorry, Jeepers. This is getting more awkward by the second.
And then this song here.
Smoke,
Tangerines.
Really bad.
You call those tangerines?
Tangerine, like in the like an orange.
Yes. Now,
they're orange.
are they actual drumsticks or are they something else?
A wonderful fellow in New Jersey makes these, Paul Licata.
Ah,
And
So you have
Everything was connected down here.
they just get a really delightful, nice little sound. I got a tomato,
Yeah, well, that's
which has a nice sound.
using all these old things you may have probably seen before. The original head brush, and then the original RC20.
We've got a scrub brush.
Now it's like expanded memory. This just doesn't have any slots for any major stuff or any of that. We've got this one's totally redesigned as well. But yeah, they're just,
Some rods.
you know, because
These are made by a guy in town here named Joe Loma.
okay.
And,
want to go out, catch up.
and Joe distributes them through ProMark, the ProMark drumstick company.
Ah, interesting.
And various other tchotchkes. There's a little chain hanging off my cymbal to give me some sizzle stuff. And I don't know, anything else that I can pick up and make a sound with, you know?
Well, a typical.
Sometimes you need a glass of water. Coffee.
You need some coffee?
No. It used to be a glass of coffee.
Yeah, a typical jazz kit, of course, just has the snare drum
Yeah.
and the drum over there to the right.
This is just really a jazz set. Snare, tom-to-tom, floor-tom, bass drum.
Right.
A couple of ride cymbals. I've augmented them with a couple of splash cymbals and a phosphorus trash crash over here. But you know, it's just a basic setup that I've been playing since about 1961.
It's since 1961. What was? Can you tell me a little bit about how you got into music?
Certainly. I was enchanted, when I was a kid, I was enchanted with marching bands. Marching drums, drum corps. And it's very, I know it's a very militaristic kind of thing, but there's a unifying camaraderie there that the drums give a whole group of people that is, it was very magnetic for me. It was, I was very attracted to it as a kid, and so I loved marching, playing marching in marching situations, and you know, then my mother was a bit of a ragtime piano player. Not, you know, a little bit of stride piano. Not anything really much more modern than that. Certainly not progressive jazz. But so there was a little music around the house because of her, and then when I started playing drum set, I was really attracted to Dixieland and New Orleans music. I couldn't hear modern jazz, progressive kinds of things, and rock seemed when I was in junior high and high school, rock was very pedestrian. I it didn't move me at all. I thought it was just absolute utter crap.
Is this 50s, 60s?
Early 60s.
Early 60s.
Pre-Beatle era.
Everly Brothers.
Yeah, I thought, yeah, sure. I didn't want any part of it. I was a Dixieland kind of a guy, and then I discovered Benny Goodman and Gene Krupa, and I started playing in a lot of swing bands and big band kinds of things.
And where is this? Where were you living at the time?
I grew up in Winona, Minnesota.
In where?
Winona.
Winona,
Small town
okay.
down the Mississippi River.
Okay.
And then after, and then by the time I was in high school, I was playing a lot more, a little more progressive jazz things and combos and trios. And then by the time I was in college, I joined a rock band, Gypsy, and we moved to Hollywood, California. We were the house band at the Whiskey A Go-Go for about 2 years. Yeah, almost.
That's exciting.
I mean, really a lot.
Famous place.
Very famous. We backed up many famous acts, and although I was a jazz guy, essentially masquerading as a pop drummer, and then I moved back to Minnesota, started playing a lot more jazz in Minneapolis and St. Paul for a few years, and then I moved to Oklahoma City. There was a jazz club there. I lived there for a couple of years, and then I played on cruise ships for 5 years in house bands on ships, and I had 1,000 other things, and different gigs around the country, different tours, and essentially moved back to the Twin Cities by the late '80s, and am as happy as I've ever been in my life, playing a lot of creative things. I'm a very lucky man to be playing with a lot of creative musicians.